Good morning up here in Port Townsend. This Hudson Point, the RV park and marina. Just had a little, I don't know, I ain't gonna call it bad news, but massive change of plans possibly. I'm gonna find out here in just a few minutes. Gotta run over to where you board the ferry. I don't think I can get off the island here. So anyway, gonna do that real quick, but what a pretty place, huh? This is just incredible. Anyway, all loaded up, let's hit the road. Alright, here we go. Kinda hate leaving. I might be staying. I'll tell you about it here in just a minute. Boy, I could sure smell the food they cook in this restaurant. I didn't eat in it last night. I usually don't eat by myself in restaurants, but it sure smelled good. They had a lot of seafood cooking in that little building. Quite a big roofing project they got going in here. They're removing all the old asbestos shingles, replacing them all, restoring all these buildings too. Saving history right up here in Port Townsend. Well, let's drive through downtown. It's early in the morning. And I'm gonna stop over at the gate for the ferry that goes over to Whidbey Island. If I checked online, I didn't know if I needed to buy a ticket online, and it's closed. You can't get off here. Something to do with tides. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. If not, it's a super long drive to get out of here. I'm gonna have to go clear down up through Seattle, I think. I don't know. Stay tuned for that one. But what a neat town. Talk about history. You can feel the history here at these old buildings. Walking downtown yesterday was cool. Salty air, these old brick buildings. I mean, just shops everywhere. Very artsy type town too. A lot of arts and crafts. That big old city hall building. All of it just neat. Fort Worden, the lighthouse, all of it. Check out last video if you haven't. Very, very cool. Glad I got to explore it. Okay, right up here will be the gate to get into the ferry. I need to get some info. How the heck am I going to get out of here? Look at these trucks. That's the only way they can unload, right in the middle of the street. Delivering their food and stuff to all the restaurants. See, it's early enough, even the lights are flashing. The traffic lights haven't woke up yet. Yeah, I have a reservation in Anacortes tonight at an RV park, which the ferries might be screwed up there too. I don't know. Alright, right up here, according to the phone, I gotta make a left. And we'll check it out and see what's going on. Oh, look at this. No left turn. It's gonna be one of them travel days. Alright. I gotta turn around up here. We'll get in there. And yep, the ticket office is open. I see someone in there. Alright. I will be back shortly as soon as I figure all this out. Plan B. Well, I don't have a choice. I have to drive down to this town called Kingston, which is going to dump me over in North Seattle. We will get a boat ride. We're going to get a ferry ride. No reservations required, and they're not restricted. The guy at the ticket office, he just kind of looked at me. We published this for months. I go, well, I'm just a dummy from Arizona. He just grinned. He helped me. He was really cool. I thank him a lot. So there's the plan. We got to drive. At least it ain't cleared down around and have to come all the way back up through Seattle. So I'll tell you the rest in a minute.
Exit the parking lot toward Water Street.
Little overcast. Temps are right now in the 60s. It's humid. Cool but humid. If you want to escape the summer heat, all these areas up here are a good place to come to. Alright, well, I thank the gentleman in there a lot. He helped me. He goes, well, you know, I go, I don't even know what to do. I go, do I drive all the way down? Because you go down, clear down like Olympic or something. Or Olympia or whatever it is. And he goes, no, there is a ferry that'll go. Apparently the tides are super low. And they know this, they publish it. And so, okay, they start running at 10 or 10:30 in the morning. He looked at the van. He goes, you're high profile. He goes, we are totally sold out. People, locals knew all this, so they reserved all the spots. So I would have had to wait in line. And he goes, chances are today you'd never get on a ferry for a 40-minute ride over to the island. I'm going, oh no. So the choice was just spend another night here. And tomorrow would have been kind of the same thing. I would have been on a waiting list. So the best thing to do is keep rolling. But I guess the tides are so low, their metal ramps are so steep. My van would have hit, big trucks, all that. Cars could make it on. But they even restrict that, I guess, for so many hours during the super low tide. So that's the plan. Go down to Kingston. We will get a boat ride this morning, but it's still a very long drive. It's going to dump me over north part of Seattle and Everett. It's just going to be freeways, I-5, all the way up to Anacortes. So I thought about it. I was just going to skip Anacortes and say, well, let's do something else. But I got reservations up there. I want to explore that town, so I figured, well, let's just do that. This means half a day of driving, which is okay. Back road, small towns, but today we might see freeway and big towns. Well, I see blue sky in our future too, once we drop south. So it looks like on the maps, 35 plus miles and about an hour to get down to Kingston. Because I think it's mainly like these little state highways or county roads, whatever. Should be okay. Little early morning drive. But he also told me when I'm in Anacortes, I'm probably not going to get on a ferry up there. Those are all sold out for the next few days. So to go out to San Juan Islands might get canceled too. Which is okay. This is RVerTV. We always have plan B, plan C. And away we go. Big, beautiful state of Washington. We'll find something. All right, here we go. We're heading to Kingston. Buckle up. Okay, had to stop a second, redo the cameras, put fresh batteries in. Man, that was a lot of traffic. That took a while. That was a floating bridge that we went across. Pretty cool. Alright, ferry entrance should be up here, the gate. It's called the Edmonds-Kingston Ferry, and it'll dump us over on the other side, close to Everett, Washington, which is the north part of Seattle, and just a massive amount of people. Roads I usually avoid. But, hey, we're here, we're doing it. We will get a cool boat ride out of it. Okay, stay in the lane that says ferry. I see the water straight ahead. Not sure how long of a wait I'll have. Normally these things run every hour or so. Depends how long it takes them to go across. Road work. Motorcycles use caution, steel plate. Aha! I bet they take money here. Alright. Let me get a ticket and we'll get on our way.
I've never done this.
So, are you 65 or older, disabled? Or
Yeah, I'm older.
So, 2415.
Card?
That works. And in the future, if it's after 8 a.m., make sure you pull over and grab a boarding pass.
Oh, I probably. Where do you get that?
It's up just a couple blocks up there.
I go over there.
Yep. Four.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or three.
Thank you so much.
Well, I was supposed to get a boarding pass too. Oops. Alright, we're here. Alright, just gotta wait. Then once the ferry gets here and gets unloaded, then we get on it. It's amazing how many cars and trucks they can fit on these things. Semis, all kinds of stuff. Looks like they're rebuilding their docks here. That's something, extreme low tide. And they know months in advance when that's gonna hit. It's my fault for not knowing, but I mean, who would know that? I mean, I'm not from here. Oh well. Well, we'll make it to Anacortes for sure. That's one good thing, and we will get a boat ride here shortly. I'd say it's a win-win. You know, their ferry system in Washington is massive. All the different waterways you can cross. Oh, looks like we're gonna go. What's he gonna do? Let us on first or the cars? Oh, there goes a motorcycle. Well, the answer is the cars go first. I might as well record all this so you can see what it is to ride a ferry. Yeah, I was gonna go with that Fort Casey and everything this morning, but that's off the table. Looks like new walkways. Man, this is big. Here's our boat ride. You know, these things run in the rough water too. We're super blessed today with this weather, no winds. And they should point out where they want me to go. He's directing me to this lane. Okay. Thank you, sir. And we'll just get parked. I'll get out. We can go up top. We can walk around on these things. We'll check her out. Get a view from the water. How about this? Boat ride in a van. RVs, box trucks. They can fit semis on these things. Alright, well, I'm gonna go up top. Look at all the cars on this side too. There's stairs. We'll go to the upper deck. Check her out. See the roof of the van, and my solar panel is filthy. And it's right there. Too bad I can't clean it. Look how dirty that thing is. There's the Starlink. Alright, we're pulling out. All kinds of ferries around here, huh? Well, I'll keep going up top. We'll get out on the deck. Isn't this gorgeous? And they drive the boat, or steer it, from both ends of this ship. They just walk down to the other end when they head back. Got two bridges on it. But here's the beautiful coastline up here in the islands of Washington. Very cool. Sorry about the wind noise. I'm using my new GoPro Mission Pro camera. I don't have all the audio set up for it. I got it the day before I left. But the quality is so crystal clear on this thing. Look at all the seating. I thought this thing would be packed. Of course, it's so big. And we kind of missed the rush hour because it's after 11 o'clock right now. That took a while to drive down here, because I hit quite a bit of town traffic and people going to work.
we don't see big river.
Well, so long, Port Townsend side. I think once I get up to Anacortes, we'll definitely explore Anacortes later today. Then figure out a game plan. I'll check the ferry system, but I almost guarantee I won't be able to use the ferries to go any farther in the islands. Not this trip. We'll see. Kind of doubt it though. But enjoy the boat ride. Heck yeah. They got like a cafeteria on here, inside seating. I'll walk through the inside on the way back to the van. But pretty nice system they have here for crossing the waterways. All kinds of travel brochures for out-of-towners like me. Inside seating if you want to sit down and eat. And if the weather's not so good, you want to sit down in here, it's perfect. All climate controlled and everything. Alright, well, I think we're about over with the ride. We'll head back down towards the van.
These are your car keys.
I wish it was a little closer. I'd go get a cloth and clean this all up in. Darn it. Look at that dirty thing. Boy, that Starlink is a game changer. That works good. Alright, I'm going to walk up to the front. We still got a couple minutes left before we hit the other side. Floating concrete. Everything's concrete on this thing. Alright, get in the van. Get settled. They want you off here pretty quick once they dock. Well, there's the ramp. We're not quite there yet. I can see over top all the cars. Yeah, this was a short ride. I think the one up at Port Townsend was like 40 minutes. This was maybe 25, somewhere around there. I don't remember. It's been a few years since I rode the ferry up at Port Townsend. Everyone's starting to start up their cars. They're opening up the gates. Pretty organized though to have these many vehicles all at once hit the streets. Here we go. Yay. Well, at least I got to the other side. It's a good hour and a half or so. I'm gonna have to go all the way up I-5 to get up to Anacortes. Not sure what the traffic will be like. At I-5 is a zoo around Seattle here. I have to wait and see. And I kind of programmed the phone. I'm just gonna follow all their signs. I'm going straight to I-5. I'm not gonna mess around here in these big towns. That'll be a trip for another time. Up here in Everett and north part of Seattle, you got Boeing, you got massive industry, major ports, shipping ports. It's definitely a metropolis. All right, let's get on up towards I-5. Quarter mile. Actually, that wasn't too bad. The traffic moved right along. There was a pretty good line of traffic, but they kind of dispersed. Everyone knows where they're going. I don't, but I know I want to head north. There is Interstate 5. Oh boy. Here we go. Well, I'm not going to bore everyone with the busy interstate. Get up the road a little farther. I survived it. Yay. That was just a cesspool of cars, trucks, speed traps, everything coming up through there in that interstate. And look at this, the sign says 8 miles to Anacortes. Now we're back at it. It's about 3 miles out of town. I do have a reservation here. There's a big casino here. I think they got cheap fuel. The fuel prices in Washington are kind of up there, kind of like California. So I'm going to stop here, fill up, and then we'll get our bearings straight and keep rolling. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you sign up for free newsletter, putting one out once a month now. Got all kinds of cool articles, blogs, pictures, previous travels, future travels, free downloadable puzzles that pertain to travel, all that kind of cool stuff. And the merch shop. Got the Armchair Traveler series out, hats, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and the world famous, heck yeah, merch is out too. Mugs, hats, make great gifts. Oh my goodness, they're fun. People have so much fun with that stuff. And it helps support the channel and future videos just like this one, getting all twisted and turned around. Up in this great state of Washington. What a pretty place up here. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. It's a pretty big bridge we came across, didn't it? Alright, I turned too quick. Cut over here to the fuel. And I'll get fueled up. I need to take a break for a while. That was definitely a workout coming up that Interstate 5.